Hi, my name is Alicia Larson. I'm an online instructor for IDLA, and I'm also the social studies lead teacher. And I just want to take a few minutes to show you how you can use some of our IDLA content. We will be using Google Classroom as the forum to show how to get those links to your students. To begin with, IDLA is offering teachers access to the content that we use in our classes for our students at IDLA. All of this content is teacher created. It includes text, videos, links to outside resources, interactivities, and all in the form that we are using. It allows for accessibility in all of those areas. So all of the videos include transcripts as well as closed captioning. First of all, in order to access this IDLA content, you would want to go to the IDLA eDay support in this website that you can see now and click on the sign up for eDay resources. Once you fill in your name, your district, and what content you're looking for, you will receive an email with a document that looks something like this based on what you have requested. So for all intents and purposes for this video, I am going to be using our Social Studies U.S. History 10A class. All of these different topics are different links that you can use. For most purposes, you will not necessarily need to use the unit introductions. You are, of course, welcome to look at them, but they may not have the content that you're looking for. Some of them might also have projects, which would be the instructions for those projects, but again, they may not be relevant to what you're looking for. So you can scroll through all of these topics, and let's say you're wanting to need a lesson on the Declaration of Independence. So you can see this link right here. I will go ahead and click into it, and you will see all of the topics that this particular lesson discusses on the Declaration of Independence. Now, before we get into those, I'm going to show you how to put those in your Google Classroom. So I'm assuming you'll have your Google Classroom set up. You will want to click into it and go to Classwork. Once you are in Classwork, click on Create, and here you will be adding material. So let's say we are doing the Declaration of Independence. And you can say, students, please read through the content on the following link. And then you will want to add a link. So once you have this set up, you can go back to your document, and you can do a right click and do a copy link URL if you would like, and then paste that in there, add link. So your students will see this. You might want to give them a little more information of what exactly you're wanting them to look at. So the students will then, well, let's go ahead and post it, and then we can see it from the front. So you have this right here. Students will then click on it and be able to access. They do not need to log in. They don't need any passwords, any login information. This link will take them to this page right here. So I'm going to go ahead and open up this package, and you can see what is involved. You can see an introduction as well as lesson objectives. And then all of the pages within U.S. History. Some other content areas may not have a key terms page, but each of these is linked to a glossary, which then students can go through and look up each of these terms. You can have the student, they can scroll through either using the buttons here on the left, or they can use the arrow buttons. So as you can see through all of this, there are different videos, and with every video is a transcript, so students can follow along with that. It also just adds another level of text for reading. Go through each of the pages. Again, quite a few videos on this one. And then there might be interactives where the students can, this one gives descriptions of the Patriots versus the Loyalists. And of course, there are instructions for students to click on those plus signs. And then the last page in this package is a link to the textbook that we use. This is an open education resource, and so students will also be able to access this without any difficulty. So it will link out. The majority of the content that you will see is very similar to that. There will be multiple pages for each. You will notice on every unit following the lessons there is a review. You can have your students go through the review, and again you can go back here, copy the link, and create a review. And again, you want to have whatever instructions you find relevant. You could even mention only do page 1, do page 2, add that link in, and post. So again, it looks very, very similar. Students can then click on this review, and they have access to the review on the American Revolution. You can see this lists all the objectives. There might be additional content, and then most of them will have a Quizlet, for example, that they can study. It will vary based on whatever content you have looked over. But again, the most important thing is if you do have any questions, please look over the eDay support site that IDLA has provided. We also have, you can see back on the site, a request for live support where you can log in and a teacher will get a text, be able to answer questions live support right at that time. So I hope this answers some of your questions, and I hope you'll take advantage of the IDLA resources. And again, have a great day.